Yo, ball so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me, and I ain't even hiding. Clearly, ACD homeboy, find me. Black KKK, duck nigga, don't say.
What's up, man? Good boy. I mean, before I introduce myself, I have some bitterness in me. I want to let it out. So I was on Twitter one day and I was just searching Klu and Klu Monster, and you know what? And I saw certain tweets like, "Who's Klu? Who's Klu Monster?" I mean, I'm not saying you're supposed to know me, but I just thought, like, after all this while, you know, I'd have bridged some gaps. And so I came to see my director, my favorite director in the world. He's behind the camera, you can't see him. Yeah, you see, he's editing, but I had to stop him, so we do this because I want to talk to you guys. Bro, send me the door. I wanted to talk to you guys raw, no editing, no makeup, no nothing. Yeah, so, you know, a little heart to heart for the ladies. And what's up to my G's? Yeah, so Klu. Real name Jeffrey Klu. Ha, you didn't know that. Yeah, Jeffrey Klu. So the rap name Klu, my surname. So anytime you're disrespecting my name, you should know you're disrespecting my surname. Yeah, and Klu Monsters generally me being performing I kind of thing. You know, my music and whatever I do being mind-blowing and outrageously dope. So Klu monstrous, so I just Ross monstrous, Klu monster, do the math. Yeah, so Klu, who's Klu? Klu, I'm Klu. But Klu is a dreamer. Basically, I like music. I love music. I listen to music while like anybody will know me, anybody will see me before, will tell you I don't walk out without an earphone in my ear. I mean, you probably don't too, but not on the level that I do it. But I mean, I'm not trying to say anything, but yeah. So you always find me with an earphone, and you know, just picked up from there 3 years ago. I listened to so much music. I just said that, hey, myself, I go free do the music. So my aim generally is to anything musically inclined. I want to be in there, either doing it or helping do it, or Charlie, my signature for this somewhere, the corner down there or the top there or somewhere. So basically, yeah. So that's where it kicked off. Klu's a number 9 boy. Y'all that don't know what number 9 means. Y'all forced it on us, so we just took it. Number 9 means Aigbe, means Ewe, means Ewe. Yeah, so EWE, not the female sheep. Yeah, so I'm from the Volta region, obviously. The name of my hometown is Agate, Agate. Find a map, find Google it, you find it. And yeah, so basically, first son to my mom. We're 3 actually, little sister, little brother. I live in a dental. So long story short, blah blah blah, not to give too much info, you know. Music, man, I just fell in love with music. So I just decided to do music anyway, anyhow. From rapping to singing to production to music videos to anything, helping people develop their talent, their lust, their want for music. So 4 years ago, should I say 2007, 2008, I decided I was gonna start playing beats. So I started off playing beats. I used to play beats. I got this very little Fruity Loops thingy, a demo version. You couldn't even save it. I just played and exported. After that time, my hood, there was a group of rappers called Ghetto Raps, made up of Boy Nash, Nova, Looney. I mean, they were like superstars in my eyes back then. I mean, they still are. Respect to them, they taught me a lot. And, you know, starting out, you just need a rapper to be on the beat for you, a beat maker to be on top. So I used to just play around with the demo, the Fruity Loop, and if I play the beats, I take a shoot, now I should play some beat too, can't listen. Then I should be like, yeah, be the go on, but Charlie, for do this for here, for do some real life, for add some this, some that. You know, so picking up from there. You know, I had to learn a lot. I had to learn real fast because the rate at which they were going for their age and where I was with no musical background. Anybody really, I mean, I went to Pope John. Anybody really know we go Pope John 2G7 batch, they will tell you they never saw me becoming a music person because I was never really that type. You know, rapping, blah blah blah. So I had to improvise and learn quickly. So I sort of like had to find a way to learn better and get better in no time. So, you know, as at that time, 2G6, 2G7, 2G8, we all know J-So. Shout out to J-So. It was like, I mean, he is. I mean, as at that time was the biggest legend. Salute, Skillion Records. In my eyes, I don't know. I don't care about what you think. But in my eyes, legendary. So I start trip there because a classmate of mine was already there, Rumo. Shout out to Rumo. So I go see Rumo. I tell him, say, Charlie, me, I won't play beat. And he said, oh, yeah, in my day. So we spoke to J-So, and well, J-So wasn't really teaching anybody how to play beats, but he was like, hey, I don't mind if you hang around and learn a few. So let's just say rough cut, long short story. 3 months, I had to just keep going to J-So's studio. I met Lil Shaker, I met Brad Kevin, became tight with J-Town, became tight with J-So, became friends with all these people legendary in my eyes, growing up listening to their music, and you know, falling in love with music and wanting to do music. You know, it was just a blessing to be around these people and learn from them, and you know, just be around them and get inclined. So yeah, so 2G9, fast forward, start play beats. The first people to rap on my beat was Ghetto Reps once again. They do some song, I don't really the Kai, but they do some song. I never thought I'd actually say this, I don't really the Kai, because I always thought I was smart. So they do some song for us. I wish I could remember that song. If you know that song, I mean, Boy Nash knows that song. Shout out to Boy Nash, Mini Dems. They do that song, and we took it from there. But it was slow, you know. Being a producer, you won't come out quick, and you know, you're new. Nobody really wants to vibe with your newness. Not like they're trying to push you down, but on the level of which their career is at, they can't be slow motioning on a beginner's beat. So what I did was I told myself, hey, if rappers are not gonna come, you rap over the beat. Why not try it out? Like, I mean, hey, nobody was born with it. I mean, if you were born with it, you're lucky. But nobody was born with it in my eyes, so I just decided to say, I go rap. So I started rapping. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a rapper at that time, but I was just having fun, man. So, but what I realized was, Charlie, you know, if you pay studio time, after that, I was like, what, 17, 18? Charlie, no, where you go get money for pay studio time? So I decided again, I built my own studio. Long, short dream, 18-year-old, 17-year-old, with that dream in my head. So between the age of 17, 18, 19, I had 3 missions. Build a studio, become a rapper, be good at beats. Imagine. I mean, the ball is in your court. You do the thinking. So God being good, me being smart, I picked it up. Did what I could. Started off with the beats, got on a tip, gave out free beats, Boy Nash, gave out beats to Looney, Nova, shout out to Nova. You know, they did their thing. I learned from them a lot. I won't lie to you, man. I learned from them a lot. Cause I mean, not knowing anything about rapping, you know, Charlie, there are things you do. You know, talking about lyrics, writing, construction, you know, rhyming, you know, rap schemes, all that. So I learned from these people. I mean, after that time, they had the hottest join out, me a rapper, you know, wait, or your rapper, get a rep, shout out to get a reps. So in my eyes, I just knew, I mean, they were the people we go. If he helped me do whatever he do. So fast forward, learn. So one day I go see J-So and I was like, okay, so right now I start rap, but he should listen to my shit and tell me what he thinks. It was a song, it was called X and O's, Hugs and Kisses. Actually, it wasn't a rap song, it was a singing. So I played it for J-So and he was like, you sing too? I was like, yeah, you know, it's just in my room playing around. It's okay, it's alright. I mean, for my age, if somebody tells you it's alright, you know what it means. Yeah, so it's alright, but I was like, okay, it's alright, but now how can I let people hear it? So he sort of, in a way, introduced me to, gave me an eye-opener. You know, we all want to get our songs on radio, and radio is where everybody's at, you know, everybody listens. So if you can't get it on the radio, how about you find somewhere that everybody's at too? Like when a memory card finished, so we change that. We put another memory card. So yeah, as I was saying, so I spoke to J-So and, you know, you say, you know, we all know the propaganda behind radio promo, and I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle or fuck up my promotion. But yeah, so after that time, the only thing I could use was social network. They know they pay me, but they can't promote them. Facebook. And if a lot of you will remember, I'm not trying to blow my own horns, but sometimes I feel say this whole Lime links and Facebook swag, I started it. I don't care what you think. So yeah, so J-So gave me that mind where I implemented, you know, and I was like, it was just a hobby to me as a then. It wasn't real, like, I wasn't doing it because I wanted money. I mean, right now I do, but I wasn't doing it because I wanted money as then. So I could drop a song like every weekend. Just sing. I never really cared. If it sounded good to me, I just thought you should hear it too. So that's where the whole Klu rapper, singer, Klu monster, acid producer, you know, became a split personality. So that's why you can see a label song, Klu, blah blah blah, into bracket Klu monster. It's the same person, but just Klu monster is the producer and Klu is the rapper, artist, person. So yeah, so we started a Facebook promo, and you know, during that same conversation, you know, J-So gave me an advice and told me, since you know it's hip hop and it's rap and the song, since it's hip hop and it's rap and is whatever, I could do a mixtape and just put it out and have people actually really tell me what they think about my craft and my abilities. Yeah, my mutant power. So yeah, so I decided I was gonna record a first mixtape. I wanted to call it The Beginning, but beginning was so cliche since it was the first mixtape that I was gonna do. So I just found other synonyms and decided to call it Framework, as in the blueprint, as in the structure of my beginning as a rapper. So 2009 took me 3 months to record the tape. I mean, it wasn't really, oh, you have to record in 3 months and it was structured. I was just recording. I like doing what I was doing as then. Not like I don't like what I'm doing now, but as then, I just like doing what I was doing, and it was just all fun for me. And being around rappers who I looked up to as then, Boy Nash, Nova, again, Looney, they all got featured on the mixtape. And I was fortunate enough to have a big dog as a then to help feature in the tape Index. So my very first mixtape had 19 songs, four mixed remixes, 15 original songs. Yeah, they do construction work for outside, so you will hear more interruptions. But if you pay attention, you go listen, you go hear what I talk. So yeah, 19 songs. I was fortunate enough to have a Nova feature on, Boy Nash, Looney, then Index, Tichi, Sade. Right back then, we used to call him Bobo Shanti. Yeah, so I dropped that tape on 24th December 2009. Yeah, and surprisingly, it did well because I had made a lot of noise about it. And in my eyes, even though maybe there was mixtapes before my mixtapes, in my eyes, I just thought I was the only guy doing it right as of that time. So I dropped Framework.
I downloaded it.
You downloaded it? He downloaded it. I was whacked by then, but it doesn't matter. I'm better now. I put it on Big XGA. Shout out Pakisi. He helped me promote it, obviously, for a fee, of course. Shout out Pakisi for a fee, of course. And it did well, even though Lime Links is an exaggerating website where sometimes you have only 2 downloads and it tells you have 20. The number of downloads I got as then, even if I cut it down into 10, it was good. Lime Links said I had 40,000 downloads, but even if you split it into 10, that's 4,000. And if you split that 4,000 into another 10, that's 400 for an artist that nobody knows. Do the math. So in my eyes, it was good. It was worth it, whether the numbers added up or it didn't. So I didn't really do anything. I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. So I didn't really follow up or do any heavy promo. Fast forward, blah blah blah. I mean, I was still recording, so no promo, no radio interview, no nothing. I was still recording. So 4 months later, I decided to release another mixtape. I wanted to call that I'm Klu Baby because that was when I had the whole Klu Baby swag, and it was picking up, and everybody started calling me Klu Baby. So I just decided to do another mixtape, my second mixtape, called that I'm Klu Baby. Same roaster, Boy Nash, Sade, blah blah blah. That's the one that had the song Coke and Weed, and you know, had I featured Lil Shaker, featured Brad Kevin. I mean, because as a then I had a bond with them, a bond in a way with them. So they actually, I was blessed to have them jump on my tape. Fast forward. So, you know, I was still recording and I had done a lot of remixes, so I decided, hey, why don't I just do a tape where I put out just remixes, just for fun. Take out my favorite song by my favorite artist and put out a mixtape. But along the line, while I was supposed to release the mixtape for the remixes, which everybody knows as Stolen Music, the series, my girl broke up with me. Yeah, she broke up with me. So I was, you know, heartbroken. I was heartbroken. So I did a long, short love story, just 8 tracks. At the same time, Lyrics, shout out Lyrics. He lost his girlfriend too, not like died, but his girl also broke up with him. Boy Nash also lost his girlfriend. So we just did a tape where I did a tape and I featured them because they were emotionally scarred as I was. As then, well, niggas get broken hearts too. So I had to drop that tape before the remix tapes. So I dropped that tape on August 28th. 3 days later, I mean, she broke up with me on August 21st. Yeah, I know that date. Whoa. And I dropped the tape on August 28th, a week after. Just pouring out my emotions. And every single person that told me they listened to that tape and they were going through that, it helped them. So you should go and get that tape if your girlfriend dumped you. Yes, I said it. So featured the lyrics in Boy Nash and 8 tracks. I put it out, and you know, I was over that. So back to the remix tape. I did Stolen Music. That's the very first Stolen Music series. I reached out to DJ Kess. I mean, I was making waves. Everybody had heard, oh, some boy, and I reached out to her. I sent her a remix I did of Power, Kanye West Power. She liked it. She played it. So I told her, okay, so this is what I was doing. I was doing a remix tape, and I wanted her to host it, like, you know how DJ Klu, DJ Ill, and all those cats hosted. So she was like, yeah, cool. So she came to the studio. We recorded the tape. She did her voiceovers. I was fortunate enough to have D Black on that tape because, you know, he was an upcoming. He was big, isn't it? I mean, bigger than, not bigger than now, but he was big then. And I was fortunate enough to have him because I had inboxed him like 10 times in his Facebook. I knew that first. It was like, okay, he was gonna do it. So it was D Black, Joey B, DJ Kess, Boy Nash again, Sade. We did, yeah. So I did Stolen Music 1. Dropped. It was supposed to drop on my birthday, but because of the breakup thing, I couldn't drop it. So I pushed it to the 10th of 10th, 2010. So it was a 10-10-10 thingy. 10th of October 2010. We dropped it. And I didn't shoot any videos, no promotion. You know, 2010 was just a year of me trying to find my whatever I want to do. Do I really want to do music? I was in school by then, but I had to quit because of some reasons I can't tell you, but I quit anyways. I just decided to do music, so I did that. And as then, I felt like my production side had grown a lot, so I started getting money for production. I was charging a cool fee, but I was the rapping side was just still on about to get on his feet. So I started rap, Stolen Music. 2010 was a good year. 2011, I didn't have a plan for 2011 because I mean, so Val's Day. I mean, I used to get a lot of response that my singing was better than my rapping, so I decided to do a lovey-dovey thingy for Val's Day. So I released a short, no, I released red candles, chocolates and silk sheets. Yeah, crazy long name, but to date, as in the stage where I was learning, I think that's my best mixtape ever. Cause I did what everybody that listened to my music wanted me to do, sing. So I sung. Everybody loved it. I was fortunate enough to get an interview on Jeremy's Wife and Lounge show with DJ Kess, just to preview some of the songs even before. Yeah, so I recorded a red hot chocolate silk sheets, and it did good, very good. I remember getting calls from some people, I'm not gonna mention names. They're like, oh, I just heard you mixed your album. I'm like, okay, my album? Just heard your album and it's dope, and you know. But the thing was, I know I sing better, but I just wanted to be good at rapping too. So whenever I got a call and I liked red candles, I mean, I was grateful, but deep down I didn't really, you know, because that's not what, yeah, I don't want to say anything that's gonna make you think anything. So basically it did well, so I think that was just the beginning of my shedding light Epic.
Yeah.
1 minute. Hello? Hello, what's up? Eh, why? What's up? They say what? Why why do you need anything? Eh. Why? Have you finished your registration? Okay, I'll see if anything. I'll just come and check up on that, and maybe I'll have to come back because I'm not done. Cry. Yeah, true. You when I come, I'll come when I come. Sure. Then maybe I have to leave tonight to that. Yeah, sure. Okay, man. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so you know, that's school, man. I have to go to school. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so moving fast forward from that, don't want to bore you with my stories. I did writing gymnasta, then I did stolen music too. On my birthday, because it's something I do every year on my birthday. 2nd August, mark that on my present when it comes around. Yeah, so, and came to the beginning of this year. So at the beginning of this year, I told myself, I'm gonna prove my point, I can rap. Fuck everybody, I can rap. Yeah! So I decided to do Canvas Life. I decided to call it an album. So so it's just me giving myself a challenge, you know, to go on a level and prove everybody, to prove a point. So I recorded Canvas Life. I was forced to record Canvas Life in school because my mom, you know, I told you I dropped out of school, and you know, parents don't like that, and we have to go to school. Please go to school, let your mom be happy. Don't drop out of school. I'm back in school, so don't drop out of school. Please stay in school. So I had to go back to school, so I was forced to leave my studio, my work, my music, and go to school. I went to tech, made some friends. So I was in Katanga, strong fellows. So I was forced to record Canvas Life in my room. Not in my room, like write it. I had a laptop, so I played all the beats on my laptop. Those people that sent me beats. Shout out to Drake W, Grind, he played that beat. Shout out to, who else gave me beats? Canvas Life. Yeah, I think it was only Dread. Dread sent me beats, Grinding and Black Lily Kujo. So we did I recorded Canvas Life in 4 months. I remember recording I Like Girls in School, sending it to Lyrics sending his verse. I was supposed to initially drop it on the 24th December, but I got robbed. The studio got robbed. Yes, they came to steal my studio things. I see you people, I know all of you. It is me that I'm not minding you. So I had to buy new equipment. So of course, God being good, I got new equipment. So I had to push back the tape to 13th of January this year. So beginning of the year, it was hyped. I shot a video for Grinding. Shout out GH Kingsley. Shot that for me. I mean, we shot that on Friday and I released it on Monday. Crazy, I know. The video came out great. Recorded, I came back from school in December. My studio got robbed. I bought new equipment, so in January I had to mix. So in like 13 days I had to mix all the 19 songs. I was fortunate enough to get some people on. I got I get them now Adam recorded Lovely Make You Shock. I'll tell you the Lovely Make You Shock one day. I mean story one day how I got about. Recorded Grinding, recorded I Like Girls, recorded the tape generally, recorded Technicians with recorded with Drillix and Hot Jam, recorded with Kankam, recorded with Is Nakamura, recorded with Kujo Kiara. Yeah, it comes like, cause it was a hello that I had to jump and make the point. Too goofy rap. I mean, I know I could sing, but how can you tell me I know they rap? So I just had to prove that point. Go an extra mile. Stretch all these people where they feel say they goofy do. Show them say, I'm the one not doing it. Not because I can't do it. So Canvas Life came out amazing. I was in school, I was promoting Canvas Life because for this next following semester, because you know. So March, April, May, June, came back home in June. Still promoting Canvas Life. Watch out for more videos of Canvas Life. I know I only shot Grinding, but I can comfortably say my director the like we tell you the videos really come. We like see for wear helmets. More videos coming of Grinding. So yeah, fast forward from Canvas Life. I got back home in June and I was in the studio with Boy Nash one day and we just decided to do a tape, so we recorded 5 songs in a day. Recorded at Delta Boys, but we needed certain features, so we had to wait an extra day. We reached out to Eddie Young, came through, blessed us with the hook for Onjo. And in the hook, in the song Onjo, which means one day in French, you will see I talk a short summary of this long thing way I talk right now. Eddie Young blessed us with a hook. I featured a fellow mate, Mablaji Kwame, and we did a song called Catered to Me. So me and we featured Shade. Yadan blessed us with one beat, crossover. The rest of the beats I did. So in like 3 days we recorded at Delta Boys. That came out successful. Watch out for all the videos of the song. I mean, it's 5 songs. Every single song. Watch out for the video. Every single song. It's crazy. It's a continuous concept video. Like, if you miss video 2, you won't understand video 3. If you miss Delta Boys and you don't watch crossover, you won't understand Bobo Kala and Cater to Me. And if you miss one video, by the end of the day, it's gonna come out a full one video like a movie. So you get to. I mean, my director's here, he can tell you everything. Yeah, and you know, so we released Delta Boys on, is it June 15th? Yeah, June 15th. That did well on Twitter, everybody was on Twitter and the radio station. Shout out to Kobe Graham. I sent him the tape, and he liked it, and for like a whole week, he just played Delta Boys back to back, track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4, track 5, back to back every other weekend in the show. Shout out to Kobe Graham. Shout out to everybody on Twitter who supported Delta Boys, Canvas Life. So 2-3 weeks later, I think Kiara came to my studio and we're just in there too, and we decided to record again. Kiara said, hey, he hasn't recorded anything in a while, so let's just do something. So we ended up recording 2 songs and we decided, hey, why not just do a tape? So we did 4 songs and we called it Tuesday because the idea came on a Tuesday, and we're 2. So Tuesday, yeah, all that. So we decided to drop it on a Friday because we had to mix it and all. So we recorded a tape on a Tuesday, Wednesday, we mixed it on a Thursday and Friday, and we dropped it. A Tuesday EP. So shout out to everybody that got Tuesday EP. I think that was on July something, I don't really remember the date. And as we all know, every single year on my birthday I drop Stolen Music. So this year I just decided to pick it up a notch. Instead of Yonky beats, make a rap over local beats and add my own flair to it. So I chose Nigerian beats, Ghanaian beats, a little of Yonky beats, made a merger. Y'all loved it, I loved it, my director loves it, my sister loves it. You know, yeah, great. So we're trying to shoot as many videos as we can. It's just a way of me saying thank you to you guys for just supporting and being mean to me, but in a way being a lookout agent to all the critics, all the hard work, all of you guys, man. I see everything. They say I do rush, but it's not be so. Me, I know they like talk. So, but however you're gonna perceive it. So generally, this just been my long coming from 2009 to 2012. It's 3 years. It's been a hustle. You're seeing me raw and cut. No makeup, no shape up, no editing, no microphone, no. Maybe he would do overlays, but it's not really an edit because it's just something to give you a foresight of what's going on. So I dropped Stolen Music on my birthday, August 2nd. Shout out to all my Twitter followers and for all the support. Shout out to my director for stopping his editing. I had to stop him so we do this so you guys get to know him. I'll let him. Don't forget your wallets, he's good. I'll let me for your beat. Don't forget your ATMs and your wallet. Charlie, money makes the world go round, man. Cuff your girlfriends, man. I was just joking. Yeah, so basically that's just it. Who's Klu in, I don't know how long do you think it'll be? 30 minutes? Yeah, thank you for buying extra time at the cafe too. Thanks for downloading. Go out and get every single tape. I mean, I listed them. If you take a pen, go back and write all the names, get it. If you need a link, just tweet at me, follow me on @Klu Monster, follow my director Unorthodox JAR on Twitter. Yeah. KCMG. Well, you get to hear the KCMG story later on. How the whole team came about. Who's on the label. It's not really a label because it's just a family. KCMG Adenta Boys, ENT. We tell you we do another mini film thingy like this for that too, and you get to meet each of the artists. They'll tell their stories like I just did, and yeah, even my director will tell his story. You get to know his story too. He's not gonna stay behind the camera forever. I mean, watch out for him in one of my videos though. He's driving and directing like dope, like you've never seen that before. Yeah, so basically we're working. He's editing my video. I'm just gonna leave him to do what he does. Yeah, boy, some baby. Oh.